Today we're going to copy our opponent's decks at 15,000 trophies, so for game number 1, we're going to play Royal Giant with the Monk. Can you guys guess what YouTuber I was trying to be in the intro? I'm sure most of you guys know. Anyways, wow, we just get Lava Hounded first play, and unfortunately guys, Royal Giant does not have very much air defense at all. If we at least had like a Fireball in here, that would definitely help because, you know, most Lava Hound players usually have stuff like Skeleton Dragons. But we have pretty much the worst start we could ask for right here, unless we're able to cycle a ton of Hunters. Maybe we can cycle a second Hunter right here because we actually got the Monk down. Yeah, guys, that was actually not the worst thing in the world for us because just getting that Hunter and Monk down early meant that we could easily get to our second Hunter right here, and looks like we're going to be able to defend just fine. The only issue is if he goes in for a Balloon, I'm going to have to just go for my Lightning onto it. Honestly, guys, it is really awkward right now because... Okay, wait, he just cycled the Inferno Dragon. I was going to say it's really awkward because I can't really go in since he has the Inferno Dragon, but he actually just played it all the way in the back, so we are actually going to get probably like 3 RG hits on the tower right here. Nice, we get the third hit just barely right there. Love to see that. We're going to get our Skellies down right here, just going to log the guards away. And we're actually not off to too bad of a start. We're up a little bit of damage, but yeah, it just gets so difficult as you get later in the game. If he goes in for a Lava Hound, we can just get an RG down, though. Okay, he goes in for the Lava Hound, guys. We're just going to go for the Evo RG at the bridge. And I think most likely we're going to take the tower here. I don't really see this guy trying to defend. Wait, those are terrible Skeleton Dragons. That was actually like the worst set of Skeleton Dragons I've ever seen. Okay, this is really nice for us right now, guys. I'm going to kind of hold off for a second on the Hunter and just see if he does anything. Okay, now I'm going to go in for it. Ooh, we just get the Balloon down, but, you know, we do have the Lightning here. Unfortunately, the Hunter net doesn't last as long as it used to. Wow, we hit the Balloon there. Let's go. Nice, guys. This is looking so good right now. It's just that we're going to have another huge Lava Hound push that we have to defend, so this actually could get very bad very quickly. I'm just going to cycle a Fisherman right now, then I'm ready to start spamming my Hunters. All right, let's go for the Hunter in the back. See, guys, the trick here is to cycle your first Hunter ASAP, and then, you know, doing that, we're going to get another Hunter. We should get a good Lightning here as well if he tries to get a Balloon down. Okay, that's a very nice Lightning, and we're going to get a second Hunter as well. It's just a matter of if we can actually sneak this in here. Okay, nice. Let's go. He could Fireball on this, but it's still going to do its job pretty much as far as we need it to. Dude, that was actually such a nice win right there. Just picture perfect gameplay, really good Hunter placements, and I will see you guys in the next match with this guy's deck. You know what? I'm actually pretty happy with this deck. I'm pretty happy we're playing Lavaloon. I'm expecting some crazy decks in this video that we're going to have to play, guys, because at 15,000 trophies, people really just run anything here. You know, they could be running some crazy Mega Knight decks or really just anything. Anyways, we're going to get our Lava Hound pretty much first play just to double it and pass it to the next person what my previous opponent did, which was Lava Hound first play me. Anyways, this guy does have recruits right here. I would love to have my Skelly Drags in cycle, but I didn't really have the best starting hand, so that's not possible right here. Oh, this guy does have Goblin Hut. Don't love to see that. That's going to be pretty annoying for our Lava Hound, but hopefully we're going to find a way to deal with stuff here. I think we have to soak up some recruit damage right now, guys. We don't really have much of a choice. Otherwise, that would just mean we'd be down too much elixir. If he goes in for a Skelly Bro, I'm not even sure what I'll do here. I think I just have to get my Valkyrie down on this Skelly King. If he goes for a Skelly Bro other side, I'll just get my Skelly Drags down. The main issue here, guys, is that I feel like our cycle can just get so awkward in this matchup. Like, we have a few cards that are decent against him, but just the cycle can get so awkward for us. If he Skelly Bros, I have to Fireball. Guys, his next Skeleton Barrel, I literally just have to Fireball onto it, because my cycle is that bad right now. I don't think I'll even go for a Lava Hound for a little bit. I'm just going to kind of wait. Yeah, I'm not really sure if there's much we can do with our current cycle. I don't know if this guy is like a Firecracker or something. That's the only issue. I'll actually go in for a Balloon right here just because we have our Inferno Dragon kind of tanking for everything. He actually misplaced his Goblin Hut a little bit. He could have played that a little bit further. Will that Skelly Barrel die? No, I think we're going to have to just use our Zap here on the Skelly Barrel. It's fine, though. At least we have Valkyrie for the Skelly King. Balloon does get a big drop on the tower. You know what I'm kind of concerned about, though, guys, is having to play this guy's deck. Because it looks really weird. It's like a really weird type of Recruits deck. Recruits decks are normally fine, but he just has like a really weird version of some sort. I'm actually going to get my Hound out. I misplaced it. I misplaced my Lava Hound right there. This guy actually does not have the Evo Skelly Barrel. I guess he just has other Evos in his deck only. We're going to go for our guards right here, just because I kind of want to save my Zap for offense. Guys, the Evo Valkyrie is actually so underrated on offense, man. It just pulls everything possible in. Nice, our Inferno Dragon is staying heated up right here, guys. That is huge. Wait, this is actually huge for us right now. All we have to do is Fireball this way. I didn't even need the Fireball. Wow, we hit the Goblin Gang. My gosh, guys, it is time now to play this absolutely absurd-looking Recruits deck, I guess, because this Evo Inferno Dragon and Balloon and everything is just going to 3-crown him, so I'll see you in the next match. Dang, guys, our previous opponent actually did not have the Skeleton Barrel evolution, so even though we were missing an Evo spot in this deck, I decided not to put in the Skelly Barrel in that Evo spot. We're just going to go for our Recruits here kind of aggressively, and I guess the game plan here is just to try to catch our opponents by surprise with this deck. I mean, we're just going to play this deck for one game, and then after that, we're going to play whatever this guy's playing. He might have 2.6 right here by the looks of it. I guess I'll just get the Flying Machine down the center, then we just Fireball to kill that. He does Fireball as well, but the Musketeer's already dead thanks to that single Flying Machine shot. Recruits do get on the tower. We could just go for a gang here. I don't think he'll predict it. Nice, let's go. And we get a lot of damage on the right side. Beautiful start here. This matchup looks kind of hard, though, so if he locks in, this actually could get a little bit close. Wait, what does he have for this? He has no log and cycle. He goes for the Ice Spirit, but he kind of messed it up, so that is quite a few hundred damage. By the way, guys, I will be traveling to the Czech Republic this Tuesday, so if I sometimes miss some uploads during the next couple of weeks or so after that, that's probably why, because I'll be traveling and just like doing stuff with my cousins and things like that. I mean, of course, I'll still be trying to record videos there in the Czech Republic and stuff, but I'll probably not be trying to be on my phone as much, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll still try to make videos every day if I can, or at least almost every day. Recruit is gonna charge to the tower, but he does get the Ice Golem down just in the nick of time. But guys, we're looking really good right now. We're gonna get our gang down and our Skelly Barrel too. And he wasted the log there just like I wanted him to. So now Skelly Barrel should get on the tower here. We can just go for the arrows, which don't even hit anything, but we take his tower anyways. So that is good gain. Oh man, we're once again stuck with just one evolution in our deck. We only have the Evolved Musketeer in here, but hopefully we're still able to do well, guys. We're playing 2.6. I'm honestly really surprised that we have not had more mid-ladder Menace decks so far. I thought everyone was always saying how on Trophy Road it's basically all Mega Knight and a bunch of crazy toxic decks, but so far I really haven't faced anything too out of the ordinary. Okay, that was my bad. That was actually a really bad zap out of this guy. Yeah, that cannon was my bad right there. I guess I'll just go in for a Hog Rider with this Musketeer. Try to get maybe a little bit of our damage back. Hog Rider should get like 2 hits. How did that just do that? What did that Ewis just do to my Hog Rider? How did that not get a single hit? I'm just going to go for the Ice Spirit here. Nice, beautiful Ice Spirit. We're going to have to probably switch lanes at this point. I'm going to get the Musketeer going in the back right here. We just have to try to set up for some nice pushes here on the left side. Even though this guy does have the Pekka, I feel like with the Ice Golem we can still break through a little bit. Because the Ice Golem plus Hog combo actually gets so many hits even against an entire Pekka. Just because of how much HP the Ice Golem has now. Ice Golem's HP is actually kind of insane, guys, ever since they gave it the buff to its HP. I think a 10% buff to its HP. This guy does get the Evo Pekka down. I guess I'll just go for a nice Evo Musketeer to snipe it down kind of early, and then we have our cannon for whichever side he tries to play his Hog Rider onto. Yeah, I think we're chilling here. Let's just go for the cannon, then we can just pull this Pekka backwards with some skeletons. As long as you have even subpar defense, you should be doing pretty good against Pekka decks when you're playing 2.6 Hog Cycle. You know, I'm not really looking too forward to playing this guy's deck, though, because this is probably the worst deck we've faced today. The deck that this guy's running, I don't know, it's really weird looking. Alright, Hog Rider does reach the tower. Ice Golem does get the Death Nova slow as well, which is pretty nice here. We get a lot of Hog hits on the tower. Alright, I'm just going to set up with the Musketeer once again, because this guy can always go for the Fireball onto the Musketeer, guys, but it's never going to fully take it out, so it's always a good trade for us. Yes, he went for the Fireball and the Zap right there, which is just -2 for him. He does get the Pekka down here, but we're just going to get an early cannon, and if he tries to go for a Hog Rider on the left side, we can probably push it into our cannon. Or if not, we can just get a second cannon down. So I think we're going to be probably fine here either way. Yeah, let me just go in for the Hog Rider here, and then I'm going to try to prediction Fireball whatever he plays. Oh, we hit an Evo Valkyrie. Not really what I wanted to hit, but honestly, I don't mind it, I guess. Alright, Musketeer should take out mostly everything. We're just going to get a Evo Musketeer down here. And we have pretty much just flawless gameplay. Yeah, he goes for the Fireball Zap, but he's just not able to defend now because he wasted way too much Elixir on that. We can just Fireball here, and there's nothing he can do. Nice, let's go, and we killed the Ewis. Guys, this is definitely going to be our hardest challenge yet. We're playing this crazy Pekka Hog Rider deck. It just looks so mid-ladder. We have all the mid-ladder cards like Valkyrie, Electro Wizard. I don't know why, but it feels like certain cards people just really favor in mid-ladder. Like, mid-ladder players just love certain cards for really no reason at all. I mean, I guess a lot of the cards they like are just easy cards to play. Like, for example, Electro Wizard is not very good at all in the meta, but it's just very easy to play. It's a very easy reset to cards like Inferno Dragon, Sparky, that kind of thing, so maybe that's what appeals to the mid-ladder players about these cards. This guy did just waste his mortar, so we could probably get a pretty nice Hog Rider right here. The thing I like about playing weird decks like this is that people just obviously don't expect them, so I feel like you just end up getting so much surprise damage at the start most of the time. Nice, really good Valkyrie, and the cannon cart should just die in one hit to our tower. Oh, okay, I think we have to fireball that. Honestly, guys, I don't know what else we could have done right there. I believe I have to Mega Minion too, just because I'm not about to take like 700 Ice Wizard damage. Ice Wizard does way too much damage sometimes. Oh, I hope this gets countered here. No, that died. I have to E-Wiz here kind of late, guys, but that may have been a little bit of an overcommit on the E-Wiz, because he might just mortar into that. Oh, he goes for the Spear Goblins. I'm fine with that. And if he goes for a mortar, we're probably just going to have to Valkyrie at the bridge. Okay, guys, he does go for a mortar in the middle. I kind of have to just Hog Rider onto this, which is a bit of a weird play, but it's going to kill the mortar, and it hopefully will just hold it to a little bit of damage. Oh, it gets 2 hits. Okay, that's pretty bad. To be fair, though, he spent 9 elixir, guys, and we spent a lot less, so maybe it's not the worst thing. Oh my gosh, how much damage can that Skelly Barrel get? Evo's Skelly Barrel is actually pretty annoying, even though we have the E-Wiz spawn-in damage and 2 small spells. I'm going to get the Mega Minion in the back. I don't want a Pekka in the back right away. Okay, I think now it's a good opportunity too. But I believe he has the Evo Mortar in cycle, guys, so we're going to have to be extremely careful about that. He does go for it here on this side. I'm just going to get my Evo Valkyrie down right here. I don't know if that's really going to do much at all, but it'll at least chip down stuff a bit. And it actually pulls the Ice Wizard into the Valkyrie itself, which is kind of nice. Nice, this Valkyrie's going to kill that mortar pretty easily. Dude, this guy's deck is actually so annoying, guys. I'm pretty sad that Evo Skelly Barrel made this type of deck kind of broken in the meta, because, man, who likes facing this annoying spam mortar type of deck? I don't think anybody likes it that much. That's a very nice fireball there, guys, and Hog Rider should get quite a bit of damage right here on the tower. Dude, I'm scared for the Hog Rider, guys. Now that the Firecracker's getting a nerf, I'm actually pretty concerned for how Hog Rider is going to hold up after that. I think it'll still be fine, but I feel like Hog Firecracker's just going to struggle a little bit more than before. And it was already just like decent. It was never really that broken or anything, so I don't really feel too good about it. I feel like Hog Firecracker had a pretty decent meta last season, but it normally does not seem to be doing that amazing in the recent metas, aside from the very last one. Honestly, kind of had to get my E-Wiz down here, because that Skelly Barrel would just get way too much damage otherwise. Wait, let me just Hog Rider, guys. I literally can't defend this mortar. I can't defend it. Wait, please, Hog, please! Please! No, it didn't take it, but Fireball should take it. That was such a close game right there. We're up against Poop, and we're now running this Evo Skelly Barrel Mortar deck. Honestly, one of the best decks in the game, guys. I would highly recommend you try this deck out, because it has just become so powerful ever since the Evo Skelly Barrel came out. And I believe Evo Skelly Barrel will be probably getting a nerf in the next balance changes, unless they change the work in progress changes that they've released. But I'm pretty sure they'll stick with it. I'm pretty sure they're going to nerf the Evo Skelly Barrel, but yeah, it should be just a very small one. Cannoneer is also really nice in this deck. They're kind of changing the Cannoneer, guys, to where they're actually going to make it attack a little bit faster and do a little bit less damage, so kind of like a rework. But I don't think that'll really make it too much worse, because it will actually make it a little bit better against Swarm stuff, and it will still obviously have pretty high DPS, so I quite like the Cannoneer even after the change, I believe. That was actually kind of a bad Tesla by this guy. I think he thought that my mortar would survive a lot longer than it did. We're just going to go in for the Skelly Barrel right here because the Tesla is dead, so Skelly Barrel might be able to connect right here to the tower. Or maybe not. Okay, wait, it does get the connection damage. His Executioner honestly did quite a good job right there, but even just the death damage of the Skelly Barrel is actually a good number. Like 200 damage for free. Really nice Ice Wizard right here. Let's go. Nice. Okay, we can just go in for the Spear Gobs, guys. Wait, did you guys notice that? I don't know if you guys just caught that, but I saw that the Executioner's blade was moving a lot slower than normal when it was frozen by the Ice Wizard. Huh. That's kind of weird, actually. I don't know if that's intentional or not, because I don't really remember seeing that in the past. Also, man, this mortar's just taking the entire tower right now. We do get some very nice arrows as well, and we're just going to go for the Evo Skelly Barrel on this side. If he doesn't respond to it, it is going to probably take the majority of his tower, so pretty happy with this. Okay. Okay. Wow, that just takes the whole tower even past an Executioner. I'll see you guys in the next match with a pretty crazy deck. Wait, what the heck, guys? We're actually just not losing at all when we're playing these 15,000 trophy games. I wonder how high we can actually get up past 15,000 trophies. I don't even know, like, what the limit is or how high up people have actually gotten. This guy does have the Giant Skeleton, probably going to be some sort of mid-ladder menace deck right here. Giant Skeleton should mostly just die, though, to our recruits on the right side, and I think our Inferno Dragon should take out his pretty nicely right here as well, so pretty decent start. I'm just going to go for my Barbarrel and his Giant Skelly. Oh, what? His actually killed mine because of the zap right there. Wait, that kind of just saved his life, guys. That simple zap. He could have just lost the game if he didn't get that off. Nice Executioner lineup right here. I guess we're going to have to be a little bit more careful maybe because you never know when a Giant Skeleton could randomly just hop on your tower with like 1 HP, so we actually have to be careful because we don't have that many ground defensive cards. Alright, he does get the Giant Skelly off. I think I will just have to go for my recruits, or I could always try to Tesla too. But I think I'll just go for the recruits this time. This should be fine, because we have our tower helping, so the recruits definitely are going to take out this Giant Skeleton. I don't know what he's going to do about the recruits on the right side. Hold up, he might just take a ton of damage here. But then again, I don't really have much for this witch myself, so might trade a little bit of damage. But I think we should be okay here with the Inferno Dragon. Oh, no way the Inferno Dragon just choked that hard. It just completely mistargeted things. We do kill the balloon, though, but the witch is going to actually get a lot of damage. Okay, I guess we could just go in for the Hog Rider here, and we're probably going to take the tower no matter what he tries to do about it. The only issue right now is if we can actually defend our tower, but I think if we play some really good defense, we should be okay right here. He does actually go for the Valkyrie onto the Hog Rider. Okay. I'm just going to go for my Evo Executioner right here. He does play the Giant Skelly in the back, guys. I guess we should just go for our recruits like so. We could kind of split them in a 4-2 way. And then if he goes for a balloon, I think we just have to Lightning. Ooh, okay, wait, this is kind of bad, actually. Okay, we do pull that. Maybe I just get a Lightning down? That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, we just hit everything with the Lightning. Dead balloon right there. And I will see you guys in the next match. Bro, what? What? Dude, there's no way. There's actually no way. This has happened multiple times now in my video where I said I'll see you in the next match and then something dumb happens. Dude, what happened is that he had a Valkyrie on the right side, guys. And then I played an Executioner in the middle that should have pulled the Giant Skeleton. But then it just randomly wandered off to the Valkyrie that was like on 1 HP and like a mile away from it. Bruh, ain't no way. Wait, I can't even defend this balloon very easily either. He better not get his freeze down. He better not freeze right here. Okay, we're chilling. That balloon wasn't even raged up anyways after it was on my tower, so I think we're fine here, guys, and we might just take this win either way with this Hog Rider. Oh, he does get the freeze down, actually. Do we get another Hog hit? No, we don't actually get another Hog hit. Alright, we're still going to kind of have to work for this win, guys, but overall, we're probably looking pretty good. We can just get our Tesla down right here. He's going for the Evo Inferno Dragon and the Valkyrie as well. Okay, I'll just get my own Inferno Dragon, and if he tries to go for a Giant Skeleton, I think I just get my... Okay, maybe I won't even get my Evo Executioner, actually. I think if we just Hog here, then Lightning, there's nothing he can do. Yeah, there's nothing he can do either way. Oh, he goes for the last second freeze. What are you trying to do, buddy? Does this guy really think I'm gonna let him win this match? Hold up, guys. We could actually maybe get a nice Executioner in the pocket. Wait, hold up. Pocket Executioner. What you know about this, buddy? Oh, he actually blocked it. Dang it. But Hog Rider is gonna take it. Nice win. Man, I'm honestly not sure if I can win with this deck. This might be the craziest deck we had so far today, guys. We have Giant Skeleton Balloon with just all of the weirdest cards ever. I don't know. We just have like freeze and... I mean, I kind of see the vision with this deck, you know, the balloon freeze surprise combo and stuff, and, you know, we have a few good cards, I guess. Oh, this guy has Firecracker and we have no arrows. We could get our king up here, though, maybe. Man, you know what, guys? I really have not seen almost any Mega Knight today, but what I have seen a lot of is Firecracker. I feel like Firecracker and Recruits are just really popular, it seems like. I mean, especially the Recruits. Okay, I don't know if I want a balloon here. Actually, I think I will. There's no reason not to. We have the Rage and the Zap, which I guess that does actually kill Firecracker. Wait, this balloon might be able to get a connection here if we're lucky. I think it should. Nice, we get a connection on the tower. We are going to sacrifice some bowler damage and also some Electro Wizard damage, but I think it was probably worth it overall. We're up a little bit. Alright, I guess right now we could just go for our giant skeleton into the recruits right here, guys, and maybe if we play this smartly, we could get a witch kind of going down the middle, so it's going to distract both sides of recruits. Hopefully that can happen here. Not really sure if it'll work out, though. Okay, that should maybe work here. We could just get our Inferno Dragon as well. It's just that this Firecracker is probably not going to die for a very long time right now. Yeah, I don't think we could kill the Firecracker. Luckily, we take everything else out, though. Bro, where's that Firecracker think it's going? Hello? Where are you going? Alright, I guess we can maybe even go in for a Valkyrie Balloon push. Wait, how does he defend a Valkyrie Balloon push right now? Because all he has is Electro Wizard, right? So how does he defend this? Oh, Mega Knight. Oh, this guy did have Mega Knight the whole time. I was saying how I was wondering where all the Mega Knight was, but this guy actually does have Mega Knight. With the Zap here, we should get one balloon hit. Yeah, we do get one nice balloon hit on the tower. We're just going to get our giant skeleton down. Ooh, this could be kind of bad right now unless the Firecracker switches lanes, which it actually does. Okay, that's perfect then. Oh, he gets the Zap down. No. But guys, with our balloon here, I don't see how we can stop this because he has to place something right on our balloon, but then the Inferno Dragon will just decimate it. So I think he's in trouble. Nice! Inferno Dragon does not reset its charge. He does go for the E-Wiz, but we can just freeze right here. And then Zap plus Rage is going to kill the Firecracker. There's nothing this guy can do. Bro, Loki, the guy who made this deck was kind of cooking, honestly. This deck is actually kind of good. Inferno Dragon is going to take that out completely, and that is a very easy win.